Hey gorgeous, ready to feel incredible today? Today we're transforming your look with 3 haircuts that will make you look 10 years younger, and 3 you should avoid. For women over 60, and I promise you're going to feel amazing. We're covering 6 powerful haircut insights, 3 that lift, brighten, and rejuvenate your entire face, and 3 that could actually be aging you without you even realizing it. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly what to ask your stylist, what to avoid, and why certain cuts work like a facelift without a single needle. Let's do this together, beautiful. Part 1. The soft layered bob, your secret facelift haircut. Alright, ready for this? The soft layered bob is one of the most powerful haircuts a woman over 60 can wear. It frames your face beautifully, adds incredible movement, and takes years off your appearance immediately. Here's exactly what to ask for. First, request layers that begin at your chin. Layers starting too high can flatten fine hair, so chin length is your magic starting point. See how that instantly creates shape? Gorgeous, right? Second, ask your stylist for face framing pieces around your cheekbones. These soft wisps draw the eye upward, lifting your entire expression without a single product. Third, keep your length between your chin and collarbone. Any longer and the weight pulls everything downward. Any shorter and you lose that beautiful softness. That sweet spot is everything. How's it feeling so far? Because you're already building so much knowledge here. Fourth, request texture throughout the ends. Blunt ends on fine hair can look heavy and dated. Soft, pointed ends add lightness and a beautifully modern feel. Fifth, ask about a slight inward bend at the bottom. Your stylist can use a round brush or flat iron to create this gentle curve, and it hugs your jawline in the most flattering way. You're doing beautifully. This cut works because layers remove bulk from the mid-lengths while keeping weight at the perimeter. That combination creates bounce, body, and youthful movement all at once. 4 tools, a medium round brush and lightweight volumizing mousse are your best friends here. For maintenance, a trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps those layers fresh and working hard for you. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 2, the feathered pixie cut, bold, beautiful, and brilliantly youthful. Let's begin beautifully. If you've ever considered going short, this is your sign. The feathered pixie cut is light, low maintenance, and has an energy that genuinely turns heads. And for women over 60, it can be absolutely transformative. Here's how to make it work perfectly for you. First, ask for softness around the temples. Hard, tight cuts at the temple area can look severe. Soft, feathered pieces here frame your eyes and naturally lift your expression. See that difference? That lift is everything. Second, request weight and length at the crown. A flat crown ages a face instantly. Your stylist should leave enough length at the top to create gentle volume and height. That upward movement takes years away. Third, ask for textured, wispy ends throughout. Blunt edges on a pixie can look heavy and dated. Feathered ends give this cut its signature lightness and movement. How are you feeling about this one? Because honestly, it's so much more wearable than people think. Fourth, discuss sideburn length with your stylist. Soft, slightly longer pieces in front of your ears elongate your neck and create beautiful structure around your jawline. Fifth, keep the neckline clean but not severe. A softly tapered neckline looks polished without feeling harsh. You're doing beautifully, truly. This cut works because removing bulk from around the face eliminates shadows that create a heavy, tired appearance. Lightness equals youthfulness every single time. For tools, a small round brush and light hold pomade give you perfect daily control. For maintenance, every 4 to 5 weeks keeps the shape crisp and fresh. And that's it for this step. Simple and stunning, right? Part 3. The soft shag with curtain bangs, the most rejuvenating cut of the decade. Okay gorgeous, here's where the magic starts. The soft shag with curtain bangs is having a massive moment right now. And for excellent reason. This cut adds volume, texture, movement, and a youthful softness that genuinely makes women look a decade younger. It is spectacular. Here's exactly how to get it right. First, ask for layers throughout the entire length. Unlike a traditional cut, the shag has layers from the crown all the way to the ends. This creates that beautiful lived-in fullness that looks effortlessly stylish. Second, request curtain bangs specifically. These are soft, Face framing bangs that part in the center and sweep gently outward. They soften the forehead, lift the cheekbones, and create symmetry across your entire face. See that? Gorgeous, right? Third, ask your stylist to remove weight from the midsection. The shag's power comes from lightness in the middle and fullness at the roots. That contrast creates incredible bounce. How's it feeling so far? Because this one is genuinely exciting. Fourth, discuss your natural texture with your stylist. Whether your hair is straight, wavy, or has some natural movement, the shag enhances every texture beautifully. Fifth, ask about a dry cut technique. Many stylists recommend cutting the shag dry so they can see exactly how your natural texture falls and build the layers accordingly. You are doing so beautifully here. This cut works because curtain bangs redirect attention toward your eyes and cheekbones, the most expressive, beautiful parts of your face. For tools, a diffuser and curl enhancing cream are absolute game changers. For maintenance, trims every 6 weeks keep the curtain bangs perfectly shaped. And that's it for our 3 favorites. Wasn't that wonderful? Part 4. The first cut to avoid, the super blunt one-length bob. Alright, ready for this? Now we're shifting gears into something just as important. The 3 cuts that could actually be aging you. And the first one surprises a lot of women. The super blunt one-length bob, while undeniably chic on younger hair, can work against you significantly once hair begins to thin. Here's what happens and why it matters. First, without layers, fine or thinning hair sits completely flat. That flatness creates a heaviness around the jaw that pulls your entire face downward. The result looks tired rather than polished. Second, a blunt line at the jaw draws the eye directly to that area. After 60, when the jawline naturally softens, a hard horizontal line actually emphasizes that change rather than flattering it. Third, one-length cuts have no internal movement. Movement is what creates the illusion of volume, youth, and energy in hair. Without it, everything just lies flat. How are you feeling? This is such valuable information, and you're absorbing it beautifully. Fourth, blunt cuts require perfectly healthy, thick hair to carry them well. If your hair has any fine or wispy sections, which is completely normal, the bluntness will highlight those areas rather than disguise them. Fifth, maintenance is unforgiving. A blunt bob looks dated the moment it grows even slightly uneven, meaning costly frequent trims. You deserve a cut that works with your hair, not against it. The solution is simple. Ask your stylist to add just a little internal layering and soft ends to any bob. That single change transforms everything. For tools, a medium round brush adds the movement this cut naturally lacks. For maintenance, request a dusting rather than a full cut to preserve any length while adding softness. And that's it for this step. Important to know, right? Part 5. The second cut to avoid, the very long straight style. Let's begin beautifully. This one is a conversation many stylists hesitate to have, but I believe you deserve honesty paired with total kindness. Very long, straight hair past the shoulders, worn without layers or texture, can significantly age a woman over 60. Here's exactly why, and what to do instead. First, long straight hair pulls downward with gravity constantly. As hair thins naturally over time, this downward weight flattens roots completely and removes all the volume that creates a youthful, lifted appearance. Second, very long hair draws the eye downward along the body. Youthful energy in a hairstyle lives upward, around the face, the eyes, the cheekbones. Long straight styles redirect all that beautiful attention away from your most radiant features. Third, fine hair grown very long becomes visibly wispy at the ends. Rather than looking lush and full, it can appear fragile and thin, which is the exact opposite of the effect you want. How are you feeling about this? Because the good news here is genuinely exciting. Fourth, long hair without texture around the face can create shadows and heaviness around the jaw and neck area. Those shadows visually add years in both photographs and in person. Fifth, maintaining very long fine hair requires enormous effort. The constant battle with flatness becomes exhausting, and it rarely rewards that effort. You absolutely deserve to feel effortless and stunning every single day. The beautiful solution is not necessarily cutting everything off. Simply ask your stylist to add soft layers through the mid-lengths and ends, plus some face framing pieces. That transforms the style completely. For tools, a volumizing spray applied at the roots while hair is damp changes everything. For maintenance, a shape refresh every 8 weeks keeps things beautifully balanced. And that's it for this step. So helpful, right? Part 6. The third cut to avoid, the overly short severe crop. Okay, gorgeous. Here's where the magic starts. Our final cut to avoid is one that comes from the very best intentions, wanting something fresh, low maintenance, and modern. But the overly short, severe crop can sometimes create the opposite of the youthful result you're hoping for. Let's break down exactly why, with complete kindness. First, very severe crops with hard lines, particularly around the ears and neckline, can look harsh against skin that has naturally softened with age. Softness in a haircut mirrors and flatters softness in features. Second, crops cut very close to the scalp remove all opportunity for volume. And volume, as we've established beautifully throughout this tutorial, is the single greatest tool for looking youthful. Removing it entirely works against you. Third, severe crops with no texture can emphasize the shape of the head rather than the beauty of the face. Your haircut should always be directing attention toward your eyes, your smile, your incredible expressions. How are you feeling? You've learned so much today, and you should feel genuinely proud. Fourth, very short severe styles can feel limiting. As trends shift and your own preferences evolve, growing out an extremely short severe cut requires a long and sometimes difficult transition. Fifth, harsh necklines and ear-length lines can visually shorten the neck. A longer-looking neck is one of the most elegantly youthful features a haircut can create. The wonderful solution is to keep short styles soft. Feathered edges, gentle tapering, and textured crowns transform a severe crop into something genuinely beautiful and flattering. You deserve a cut that celebrates every single feature you have. For tools, a light pomade and soft bristle brush keep short styles polished without heaviness. For maintenance, every 4 weeks preserves the softness and shape perfectly. And that's everything, beautiful. All 6 haircuts covered completely. And just like that, beautiful, you've created this stunning look. You now know the 3 haircuts that will genuinely lift your face, add youthful movement, and celebrate your incredible beauty. And the 3 to discuss thoughtfully with your stylist before committing. This knowledge is powerful. Take it to your next appointment with total confidence. I know you're going to wear this with such confidence. If this tutorial helped you, please like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and comment below with your results. I read every single one.